Starting up for part 2. Sorry it's a little late. I got back from lunch and then spent half an hour messing with Windows 10, which sucks, to try and get my microphone back after the drivers were updated. So, let's see how this works. I think the volume should be higher now. Hey Xylin, hey Bsen. Very quiet on the mic still. Oh gosh. Yeah, this was the problem earlier. The first stream was incredibly quiet. Windows apparently, I haven't streamed for months, and Windows apparently in this time changed the drivers, and now my mic doesn't work. And a lot of USB mics don't work, apparently. It was working nicely before, but anyway, I just tried to find a workaround. I installed some software and put in some settings. So, is it at all, does it work yet? The audio looking like it's going through OBS is much higher than it was before. So let me know, especially anyone who was in the stream earlier. Let me know how it compares. Okay, better? Yeah, I mean, as long as it's good now. I mean, earlier it was really, really low. Okay, it is better. All right. I mean, I could go even higher. It's actually kind of almost topping out in OBS. I think the level's probably pretty good. I put it at the highest recommended possible settings for the. I basically installed a mixer and stuff to intercept the audio and mess with it. So here we go. Better by 50%. Great. I could up the mic gain in OBS again, but I don't think that's going to help too much. Anyway, I'll have to solve this for next time, or make it even better. Windows 10 basically sucks, but yeah, we know that. Okay, so back to the run. Here we go. The run, what have we been doing? So yeah, this morning we already spent a few hours. We are up to sublevel 5. We took a little detour to lower the alert. And also accidentally fell into waste, which was good because it dropped the alert. And it was pretty exciting, actually. We already had our RAF, our relay interface framework from the first garrison. So we had couplers, and we took out the crushers, got an army, messed up the factory, then dove into the caves, and then we're back again now. We have damper plating in the inventory. It's not something I normally use, but check out all these large storage units, not something I normally carry. We have a whole bunch of couplers down here. We've been using a fair number of them. Starting to pile up on the NCs though. I'm going to find a watcher here soon. And yeah, so we've got a lot of stuff. Can't even see the whole inventory in there. A lot of things. Still only at -5 factory. All right. So yeah, again, this is the robot hacking update. So we are doing robot hacking, and the only way I know how to do robot hacking so far is basically pile on storage units and utility slots and fill your inventory with couplers. It's enabled us to do a lot of fun stuff along the way. So this guy is headed south, as I recall, and he just poked his head out in the top. He hasn't seen us yet, though. I have a visual processing unit, so we're getting good range. I kind of like using that with hacking. We have a lot of spare armor. Well, actually, no, we're getting kind of low. We have damper plating still. Plenty of weapons. Probably more than we really need right now. But it's also because I've got a backup katana. 2 data jacks. Not great data jacks, but hey, at least the melee data jack saved us. We're going melee data jack in waste. And yes, we do have a behemoth coupler. We have behemoth, demolisher, less likely to be used, but they're fun when you can. And we have grunt, which is most useful. We have ARC. We haven't experimented with that yet. I've never actually used one before. Not sure what we might do with it, but we'll try later. And NC, which we're going to use mainly for figuring out where to go. Although I'd like to use them for other more creative things as well if we get a chance. So, all right, back to the floor. Actually, let's test out the new map feature. I'll put a map real quick. Check it out. Map output. Let's open up our. This created a new directory. This is one of the new features that came with. That was from earlier. One of the new features with Beta 7, we can output maps and see everywhere we've been. Mainly, this is for people to share what's going on and for like strategy guides or whatnot. But not to use during the game, but I'm kind of demoing it now. So we started down here. We've gone through all of this. We took out a garrison on the way. Yes, we already hacked one Watcher, and we got it right at the. We got it about here, right at the end of its patrol cycle. So we got its entire source path all the way up to there, and there's the exit. There's an exit. It's pretty far away. There's going to be some other exit up here, in this whole big black area from back to the factory. But if we have to, we can go all the way to that one. So we now know there's a route. This is that Watcher's patrol route. So if we see another Watcher, we might want to hack it and get some more info. But that's one of the new features there. Output. Map exporting. There we go. Hey, Bakathon, I'm glad you love this game. I am glad I'm finally putting out Beta 7. I put it out because now I can actually play it. I haven't really been playing much Cogmind in the past couple months. This is the big update with so many hacks. It took forever. Alright, so the next question is where to go. We could just ignore that guy and head east anyway. So maybe we'll do that and go around. Let's get moving. Somebody's firing to the south. Did I have a friend down there? I wonder if I had... Oh, that's right. I had a grunt. I have a grunt friend who's down here. We simulated him earlier when we were taking out a group of guys. I'm gonna keep heading east. Alright, they're building a new room there. Okay, so let's see. Oh, hey, Amori. Sneaky. That's true. I said I was going to stream, but I didn't actually say I was streaming. Now that I think about it, yeah, that is enabled. Okay, making sure it popped up on the stream list over there. All right, disruptor cannon, heavy laser. I think we'll find an exit if we go up north. But it's always tempting to, we know there's an exit here. Should head straight for the known. That's okay. Here we go anyway. Oh, check it out. A single two terminals. Enhanced Gauss, that'll replace our broken one. Heavy pick. I think all we got is a katana, yeah. We should probably take this. It's piercing. Yeah, look at all these terminals. Oh my gosh. Alright, now let's grab this. Actually, we have a lot of inventory space at the moment. It's kind of interesting. Oh, that's right. We've been wheeling it pretty much the entire run so far, too. Except for the very beginning. Level access. Security level 1. Let's do... if you go for level access, it's direct hack. Yeah, let's just do it. It's 20%, but... 20%. Okay, we're done with that. We're trying not to attract too much attention, even though I am doing... Oh, look at that. There it is. I think that's going to be a branch exit, though. That's my guess. Alright. Don't really think we can do anything here. I'm not even going to try. Not right now. Micro actuators. None of this is for our build. Force field. I don't have 2 power slots yet. Heavy phase cannon. Well, whatever this exit is, we're probably going to take it. The thing is, it's probably caves. This will take an advanced system shield just because we've got room. We do need more large storage. And this guy can provide us with one. So maybe we should take that. I'm going to do that, but first I'm going to check what's behind these doors so that I don't get surprised. The rover build. Yes, this is the Tau Ceti rover. Rover build. Mad Max. Yeah, I actually want to do a Mad Max run. We should do that on stream at some point. Mad Max would be a fun run. The achievement where you have to win, basically. You can only use wheels throughout the entire run, and you have to kill a lot of bots. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna take out that. Actually, we can also hack him. That's right. Look at that. We have. Alright, let's hack this guy. I completely forgot about. Oh no, wait. I don't want his stuff. I want his storage. Alright. Are you gonna come out here? You're coming out of the way. You're moving really slow. I'm gonna wait right here. There we go. Oh, I probably shouldn't shoot him with this. Let's shoot him with the gas can. No, wait, that's a bad idea. That's me not thinking. All I have here are cannons. Just none of this stuff is gonna leave anything. Maybe we should instead hit him with a pick. How likely is that to take him out? It's not something I normally do. Shock rifle would be more likely to leave stuff. Let's just get back to shock rifle. Here, we'll just use that. He's gonna run away though. Come on, we got you. Oh, he's gonna live slow. Alright, well, I got what I wanted. Large storage unit. Alright, what's he got in here? Advanced system shield? He's got all kinds of awesome stuff for combat builds. But I'm not a combat build. Sort of. Alright. We got that storage back. Oh, you use quick start from Hora? Yeah, if you use quick start, you won't be able to get Mad Max. I have to actually turn it off. Okay, hey, what is this turn up here? I wonder if there's another exit around the corner. It's possible. This exit's going to lead probably to the caves. That's my guess. I think we'd be okay in the caves. I think we're doing fine. Let's see. What we don't have is spare propulsion at the moment. Maybe we've got these treads. Oh, wait. I'll drop something. I should drop something. I've got a lot of extra junk in the inventory here. I'm going to drop that damaged coil rifle. I have an extra. We do have an extra storage. Oh, look at that. Hanging around here, we spotted an ambush trap. I'm going to pick up those treads. I might actually like to grab 2 regular wheels to go along with the armored huge wheel. Thing is, if we end up in the caves, propulsion could become an issue. Distress signal. There's somebody nearby. Probably a sentry. Oh, there he is. It's the sentry. I don't think I have any sentry couplers left though. We have had a lot of sentry friends, and all of them have been splatted, mostly by programmers. Alright, well, it's good enough for here. Let's go. Yep, caves. Well, I think it's something else weird, huh? Caves, here we go. Oh, look at all these friends we've got. I don't have any oh wait, do I not have any grunt couplers? I do. Okay. Good, we have a grunt coupler. Although, alright, so this is a tough call. I mean, we have grunt couplers, we probably should. I'm wondering, I don't have any more armor. Wow. So the one option is to just blow them all up with missiles. The other option is to cause chaos with the coupler. To do that, it's going to require 2 turns, though. Let's do the coupler route. I mean, we are a heck of a right? Supposed to be. Okay, that bot, their best bot is now on our side. Now, we hack this other dude. We could actually also hack another one, but I'm not going to bother with that. Instead, we're going to we could assimilate him, or we could, I think probably the smartest thing to do would be to disrupt. Alright. Now you can see they all have this little glowing green thing behind them. They're all disrupted now, so they're all going to have a little harder time hitting their target. Nuke them with their own engines. Yeah, that's true. That'd be another thing to do. We could watch how this plays out and then do that. Or let's see, what do we have left? We have 15 left. I could start the nuke now, but he's gonna go for a little while longer. I don't know. He's got a lot of guys on him. Let's we could hit this back guy. Let's overload his power. That'd be a good idea. And that'll take 5 turns. By then, they'll probably be done with him. Probably. There it goes. It counts down. It's got a convenient little countdown timer for you. So we now have 3 hacks out there. Pretty much this half one half of this grunt coupler is basically taking out this entire squad. Mostly. We'll see what happens at the end of this. I'm going to probably pull back a little bit. We're going to start pulling, messing around. He's overheating. He's been hit by too many things. He's gonna get messed up in a second. All right. So the next thing is basically, what do we do to whoever's left? We could just blow them all up. Wait a minute. Have weapons. There we go. Missile launcher. Or we could just go all flat cannons. I'll just use missiles. I don't really need any of their loot. It'd be kind of nice to start getting. No, that's right. Yeah, we'll be fine. I'm gonna put on the missiles. Alright, goodbye guys. They're pretty much all dead now. Okay, one left. Effective. Knock back. Oh shoot. We were standing right in front of this place. Ah, he opened the door, or he warned them. Now look at that. There's an outpost right here. I did not realize there's an outpost right behind this. Okay, alright, lack of... we have no sentry or swarmer. I intentionally avoided swarmer couplers before we left those behind. So we can't do anything here with hacking at all. Great. So we're going to be underpowered because we don't have... Shoot. If I'd known that, I would have taken one of the grunts as an ally. But, no. Hindsight is 2020. Let's turn on the flat cannons. Actually, these guys are going to get toasted as soon as I put on 2 flat cannons. Whoops. Not used to this setup. I am going to put on 2 flat cannons and then open fire on everybody. New pushback. New knockback mechanics here. Oh man, there's a lot of guys in there. Stick out all these swarmers first because they're gonna run behind us. Alright, everyone's going around behind us. Sure, why not? Whoops, I'm just going dead there. I'm gonna run out of matter here in a second. We're using 14 per volley. Oh gosh. Maybe we should have taken the regular exit. Actually, wait, I can hack those grunts. Those grunts, let me hack one of those grunts. Do something. Do something! Try not to hurt me too bad while I'm worried about these other guys. Oh, come on, don't miss. Alright, we got, let's just do an override IFF. Alright, you help us. You help us mess with everybody else. We are going to use the flat cannons again. I should probably switch to the shock rifle. Plus flat cannon. Our friend is working overtime back there. Oh shoot. He took out the wall. Alright, our friend is no longer helping us. Oh shoot, we lost a weapon. Both weapons. Okay, well, that's not going well. Okay, emergency mode. Grunt. I can reboot a grunt. That's the best I can do with that. I could set off one of their engines, but the thing is about that is it takes too long. Disrupt them, yeah. Disrupting a grunt would actually work pretty well right now. What I need to do, I'm worried about my slot use here. gonna take emergency measures to protect myself. Damper plating, yes, using it as an emergency protection against random stuff. Kind of unfortunate. Okay, now I can more safely attach the data jack. Screw these guys up. Let's see, let's do this guy right here. Okay, so yeah, we could reboot. Or what else we got? We got 5 left. We can overload his power, or we could disrupt the area. It's probably more effective to disrupt them while we finish them off. Let it disrupt. Okay, right, sure. Disrupted him, and the other guy missed and hit his friend. So that worked out actually pretty well. Now I'm going to start picking up a few things before they get destroyed. Matter is still low. Step right on there. Also step on this. Grab. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Gonna pick that up. Picked up an extra heat sink so it doesn't disappear in a moment. We got 92 matter, which should be enough to take the rest of these guys out. Save the remote data jack. Flat cannon ready. Leave the guy on the left because he's the one who's disrupting their aim. Take out the other guys. And then I'm going to move over here to force the other one to get within range. Then shoot him. Now he's out of range again. Fine. Shoot off. Right, we'll step out of the way. Never mind, we should do this. Perfect. Okay. Alright, that worked out. Shoot, both of those. It worked out until both of those decided to kill themselves in front of me. Ah, self-destruction. Gotta love it. Okay, this one fortunately is fine because it got because of presumably system corruption, probably caused by the shock rifle I still had left earlier. So anyway, it worked out in the end, but yeah, had to start using damper plating. That was kind of an emergency situation. Kind of nice to have that around. Not the best situation to be in, but alive is good too. I mean, that could have gone terribly. Okay, these couplers. I really want to. We're not going to be able to even use an NC coupler in here. The remaining 2 aren't going to be quite as useful. I can put on another weapon though. I really kind of want to put on a terrain scanner. Dual flat cannons. You gotta be really careful with the matter use. Anyway, okay, so that was unfortunate. We had to do that. Fight this area. 20 armor. Shoot. Alright, well that was dumb. I need to take this out first. Because we can get the coil guns inside. Excellent. Alright, now we have 4 coil guns. And what do we do here? Alright, status report. There's a whole bunch of them. Actually, wait. Repairs. Derelict intel. Yes. Oh, shoot. Librarian, right. Got a whole bunch of little hacks there. Gave us intel. What do we get? Look at that. We got research emergency access, extension access, research zone layouts, memory trap records, extension security. Yeah, extension's probably at a current depth. It's not going to help us at the moment though. Factory terminal intel. There's some useful stuff in there. Not really worth all that fighting, but upper caves. Gotta hate upper caves. Just trying to see basically. I didn't remember whether we'd even gone to a cave yet. Right, I'm gonna pick up some random stuff here. Matter, extra matter. Stay topped out. We are going on a single trip now. Actually, probably switch to legs. Yes. Yeah, I didn't notice that at first there. I would have spaghettied and died there, says Amore. Yes, that was a pretty tricky situation. But I like getting out of tricky combat scenarios, so that was fun. Gonna keep heading Alright, looks like this is all going towards the southwest for the exit. Gonna kind of hug the wall. Hug the exit wall. Trying to move west as fast as possible. Basically just looking for the exit and going back around to the factory. Not going to go deep. Once you have an RIF, the caves aren't as beneficial as they normally are for other builds. I mean, they can still be great, but I also don't want to spend forever spelunking while on stream. Alright, there's a sentry, but again, this is advanced visual processing unit. It's the same. I had one of these through my entire last run, all the way from the very beginning of the game, where I got it in like an out-of-depth stockpile, all the way to access. It's really nice. Huh, what's in here? Bad guys. Oh, okay. This is my stuff, he says. Alright, well. It's gonna be mine soon. I doubt I want it, but... Please die. Thank you. Alright, what's in here? Power sword is nice, actually, but it's damaged. Actually, it's even better than the pick. Oh wait, I also have a katana. It's a little bit better, but it's damaged. Proton cannon. Long range proton cannon. I think we want that. Probably don't need all the stuff we've got. I don't need the katana. Oh no, wait, the heavy flat cannon's about to go. We'll switch out for the proton cannon. If we get like a quantum capacitated, that'll be pretty low. Probably near the exit. I don't know. Pretty, still a good distance from the edge, but the edge should be somewhere close by. Alright. Little tip for the caves, anyone who might not have noticed is, you know, if you see these guys running around, those just the local random bots, they're, at least you can be pretty safe in knowing there aren't any patrols nearby. Because if there were patrols, these guys would be dead by now. There's the exit. I'm gonna look around just a tiny bit. Actually, I should probably take some treads from them, shouldn't I? That is after I chop this thing apart. Steal some treads. Let's get treads. If I can catch one. He didn't leave me any treads. Oh, okay, that guy can. Not in great shape. Alright, the other treads are better. Alright, well that helps. Now we've got a little more propulsion armor. Damper plating. Okay, so we are ready to head into the next cave area. And the fact that it's a cave area does mean we kind of need to be ready for anything. I'm going to put on the missile launcher. Could get ambushed. This is upper caves. And the answer is no ambush, no ambush, no ambush. Okay, we're safe. Ah, there's the destroyed area here too. Let's swap this out. Oh, destroy little outpost. We got yet more. Oh, proximity cave exits. Not going to go that far though. Status report. Low secure. We're not going to be able to really do anything else. Yeah, we are. Not for me anyway. Oh, another Darrow Claw. Factory exits. Nice. Okay, so basically just searching around. If you're not, there it is. If you're not familiar with the way caves work, caves are always, the first areas of caves are always 2 levels deep, and in the second area, towards the near the entrance, you'll find a way back. That's what we took on the previous lower caves, an early way back, rather than going even deeper into the caves, because strategically, I don't think it wouldn't really help us. There's a chance it would if we're willing to go all the way out there. Basically, if you don't have an RIF installed, all the cave depths are useful. But if you do, only half of them are. So it could be a chance if you don't know where you're going, that it could be wasting a lot of time. Alright, let's get back to the factory then. Now I get more stuff. Alright, so I'm sticking with just 2 weapons the entire run. It's not what I normally do, but we're basically trying to avoid most combat anyway. And I need a lot of utility slots to support robot hacks. The way that I'm doing it anyway, which is kind of like maximize couplers and options. So propulsion, we could go for an extra propulsion slot or power. I mean, I'm not running low on power yet, but I don't know. Getting towards the late game, I do like to have an extra power slot. It's hard to call. I'd say either power or propulsion. But yeah, like you say, Amore, we're going to need more power soon. All the stuff that you can possibly be attaching in the late game starts to get kind of power hungry. Alright, we'll go with 2 power slots. 4 propulsion is good enough as long as we're on like, wheels and treads. Of course, that means we're not going to be able to do legs very well. With legs, you want 5 or more slots, I think. Alright, we'll stick with that. We have our second power slot. And we are located in the top left corner of the map. This is the final factory map. Alright, here comes our intel. We have 1 factory exit. Research has the exit way down the south. We also have stockpile data. We have to go all the way to here. There's accelerators on the way. Not really going to use that. There's power sword. Oh look, armored huge wheel. A stockpile of armored huge wheels. We can continue our wheel run. It's not even that far away. Particle charger. Nice. Well, I know where we're going. We're going to go for those. I'm going to try and get to these armored huge wheels and then head south to the exit. Tesla rifles. Oh, the other thing we don't have, that's right, we dropped one of the storage earlier. Gonna need a replacement soon, actually. Gonna put on the terrain scanner, I guess. And then grab this Tesla rifle up here. Oh wait, dispersion rifle. Tough call. Maybe we'll take this rifle instead. Ooh, alright. This whole area is bombed. Oh, bomb traps. We're gonna go through the wall here though. Cut it off. Be fine. Drone bay. Ah, let's get ourselves in trouble. Alright, little drones, come with me. Alright, I'm gonna go south here. Should probably work. First, we're gonna have to chop through the wall. That's right, we're still carrying katana. Drop that immediately. Advanced thermal shield. Ah, shoot. Oh no! Stupid drones. I'm gonna get in trouble already. I'm gonna tell them to explore. We have 2 left on the grunt. That's not very good, actually. In fact, I don't even think they can do anything useful with that against this many grunts. I have no more grunt couplers. Great. Alright, let's do... I think I'm just going to blow them up. It's probably the best option here. I told my drones to go explore. They're probably going to go to the west and south. Because drones explore towards the nearest unidentified locations, which currently are here and here. So they're going to head to one of those spots, if not both. So that should leave the firing lanes open to the east. Oh, hey, Pyro. Yeah, the one thing you can't hack, it was in the team's log, right? Alright, here we go. Oh yeah, there we go, missile. Come on, drones, go do your thing. Of course, I told them both to explore at the same time, which means they're probably going to explore the same areas. Uh-oh, uh-oh. It's going to be a big explosion over there shortly. Last guy. There it goes. Too bad he wasn't in range. Alright, these drones are going to go south. I'm not equipped for combat, so I'm really bad at range. Wait. Finally. I really want the matter from those guys, but I don't think I want to head east. I want to head south and cut through there. That's going to be safer than whatever's over here. Could be more likely to have patrols over that way. What are these guys uncovering? There's sides. Oh, there's a coolant injector, which is kind of cool. Regular data jacks. Nothing amazing. I think south. One of the drones just died to a trap. No, he's fine. They're still alive. Go drones. Antimatter reactor. Antimatter reactor, yes. Propulsion is an issue. I think we need to solve that. There's an antimatter reactor attached. Damper plating is going to go not too long. Alright, guys, that's a bit of a problem, and I want you telling like everyone here. Alright, there's too much stuff down here. Oops. So, oh, hey, Pyro, thanks. I was going to say, yeah, we can technically, we can add like a custom emoji to the channel or whatever. I don't even know. I don't use, other than streaming, I don't use Twitch all that much, so I'm not sure exactly how all that works, but we can supposedly do that now. I have to decide what that is and submit it, blah, blah, blah. Or the channel is big enough to do that. Alright, so there's a Herf cannon, which is really nice, and also heavy treads, which I really need right now. Yeah, so we can have a subscriber emote and add something like that. I think we can go through the southeast and try and cut through here. Probably. Gonna try it. Oh, these drones are gonna... Alright, go drones! The drones came all the way around. You can see the green line there. They came all the way around and followed... now they let me know what's on the other side of the wall, too. I was gonna chop through right here anyway, because we saw a terminal there. That makes it pretty obvious. But we're still gonna have to go east through there and grab those wheels. Yeah. Want the wheels and then take the treads back up. And then our propulsion issues will be solved. I also kind of want to find a garrison. We need more couplers. So, time to take out a garrison. Alright, first thing is head through here. There goes an administrator. He's going to call for help. That is not good. See, that's the thing about drones. They're really useful for finding stuff. They're also really useful for causing extra trouble. So he's calling more help into the area. This area, which I exactly wanted to go through. Power sword, ooh. And we now see there's a veteran there and a hauler there, so this guy's probably escorting the hauler. Oh, there's viruses over there. Oh, that's like a whole dangerous direction to go in. Oh, did we just lose the drones? No, they're just running away. Okay, everyone is now dead. The question now is, how do we continue? How do we get what I want? Alright, there we go. We finally saw how many there are. There are 3 huge wheels. I do really want those. But there are swarmers over there, grunts down here, and another group, investigation approaching, because it was just called in. That's kind of a lot of guys. And we don't have a lot of ways to deal with them. We have missile launcher, which is, I guess, a pretty important way of dealing with guys. But, one safe way is to cut through the wall here. Wait till they pass, cut through, because they're going to head north for sure. These guys that were down here are going to go out that way. Wait a few turns until they're gone. Cut through the wall, head south, around, grab the wheels, then leave. Maybe that'll keep us out of sight. And there's the exit. This Watcher, though, if he hangs around long enough, it's going to give away our position. Do the recycle. Trying to think what else we can do with some of these couplers. A lot of less useful couplers at the moment. I'm gonna wait just to see if that Watcher can get away without actually alerting anyone. Oh, he did. Alright, so the Watcher didn't alert anyone. I think we can go through the door soon. Too late. Or too early, I mean. Yeah, I didn't want to wait too long. Waste a lot of turns. But there's the escort. I'm tempted to just rush him and just melee him to death. But we have very little armor. It's a bit of an issue. Once our armor goes, everything's going to start going. I'm sure I'm carrying a lot of random stuff now. The other option is to use the proton cannon. That might actually be pretty effective. If there's only one guy, a proton cannon is quite nice. Whoops, I have a recoil gun on it. I just want to lone fire the proton cannon. Alright, he's been disarmed. That hunter did not see us. Okay. Drone bay to the south. Oh great, more drones. The drones helped, but as you can see they hurt as well. Alright, next thing to do, I'm going to hack this hauler real quick. Kind of want to get his stuff just to see. Let's do damage jack on this guy. And we can tell him to drop his inventory. Huh. All he had is enhanced force field. Force rifle. Whoops. Oh, okay. Enhanced force rifle. Actually, that's pretty decent. These are extremely focused beams with a very high crit. They're kind of like penetrating. They're similar to penetrating thermal weapons. They just don't penetrate, but similar in nature. So I do want one. That's pretty good weapon. I think I'll drop the katana. Don't need that. Let's see, as long as there's. Drop the katana because we have a pick. And go on these. Now I want to kill one of these guys. But if there are bad guys outside, I'm going to be really pissed. There we go. No alerts for you. Just hack into that. Alright, so now we have matter. That was the main reason for doing that. I'm going to drop the cooling system because we don't need that. I'm going to grab the matter, and we are going to grab a wheel. Yes, a wheel. Actually, wait. We can be even faster on a wheel. We are wheeling again, sort of. How did he not see me? Oh, the hunter? Yeah, it's he didn't have a turn yet to spot me. So yeah, we both arrived at like around the same time. So he didn't spot me. Okay, so I want those wheels. Oh, hey, Rain. Oh, the sentry will be satisfied with a drone kill. Yeah, as long as it doesn't notice anything else. It's just going to go back to where it was. Alright, here we go. Let's see. I want those huge wheels. That's the whole reason I'm over here. It's going to turn out to be a bad decision, probably. Alright, what's to the top? Oh, check it out. A chute trap. We could go into the chute trap. It'd be kind of a bad idea. We could lower the alert that way. It would be a great way to lower the alert. But we already have a clear research exit. It's probably smarter to go through the research exit. Even the research is probably going to kick my butt. Almost definitely. Unless I change my build. Like purely for survival. Alright, so suit trap. Well, I'm guessing because of where the trap is, there's only one. So I could technically go south and get around, which is fine. Without fear of running over more. Let's try it. First, maybe I should take out another recycle. God, I love these guys. Storage for me. Not storage, doesn't matter. I was looking at the storage when I said that, because I actually am considering grabbing their storage. I just realized one of ours is really low. I'm going to swap in the less destroyed one. Do need to take out... Oh, shoot. Don't spot me. Ah, they spotted me. That's the whole reason I was coming down here, is to, like, avoid those guys. Like, I know there's patrols hanging out up there. What am I going to do with two? I do need to do something with these two. White Record is kind of interesting. So Spike Heat is kind of an RNG-ish way. I was talking about this earlier of taking out the enemy because they can get a spike of heat and then continue heating up or have other problems and then just eventually blow up. So that's actually kind of a cheap way to maybe destroy the enemy. White Record is kind of fun. I mean, if there's only one enemy, because you can wipe their record and then disappear around a corner and they'll never know you were there. But unfortunately, he's already told his friends. They all know about him. So it's not going to help against groups. It's mainly for individual enemies like sentries or straggling lone patrolling hunter or whatever. Alright, so let's just spike his heat just to use the rest of this grunt coupler and kind of as a way to screw him up. Now we have an extra slot we can drop in absolutely nothing. Might as well drop in the heat sink just to have something to block shots. I should probably also like shoot him. Actually, a good question is, do these have medium heat transfer? Because right now if he's overheating, you could transfer some heat. He'll be hurting pretty bad. He's overheating. He's dead. He melted. Heat spikes uncontrollably. Oh, he's gone. A grunt melt after 2 spike heats. Yeah, you can melt. A grunt could melt after even a single spike heat. If they get another heat spike due to the original heat spike, because they start malfunctioning. So you can get really lucky that way. I mean, if you're going to do 2 heat spikes, they're pretty much actually almost always going to die. Just a slower way of killing them. The whole robot is one big wheel. Yeah, I do want to get those wheels. I don't know. Seems like it might have been a bad idea, but too late now. Right now, I'm actually rolling along on one wheel. So. Oh, come on. Oh, shoot, shoot, shoot. We're overheating. We're the ones that are going to die from overheating. Oh. Need to not do that. I have this armor is making me hot. I have only a single advanced heat sink. I can't fire these weapons like this. I'm going to stay out of his view for a moment. Yeah. Drop the heat. And hopefully I can get 40 heat. Yeah, I should be able to take him out with a proton cannon. If I actually hit him. There we go. There he is. I knew there were more. The other guy went all the way around the other side. Actually, he's forgotten. See, he doesn't have me on his sensors right now. You can see there's no exclamation mark up in the scan window. He doesn't know I'm still here. He's basing it on his memory. So he's going to come down here and look for me in this area. So technically, if I could turn the corner fast enough and then disappear around the corner, he wouldn't know I was here. Unfortunately, I'm very slow. I'm slower than him, so I can't do that. Not much of a choice here. Long-range proton cannons are equipped, by the way. Oh shoot, it's programming. There's patrolling programmer and patrolling swarmers. Alright, I'm beginning to think these wheels weren't worth it. I could have gone the other way and gotten regular propulsion. I do want all the stuff out here, but this is a whole really dangerous area. The programmer can't see me when I'm down in this corner though. Where's he going? It looks like he's headed straight west, in which case he'll find me, unless I try and hide. Those guys are going to see me soon too. Shoot, there's an issue in my way. There's not in my way anymore. Oh no. I'm in the, oh no, he's going to spot me. If the engineer wasn't in my way, I could have escaped that. I can't even hurt that guy with what I've got out here. We could take that out. Yeah, I was thinking of telling a serf to take the hacker away, but I don't think that'll work because the programmer can stop them from doing that. Programmer's like the main, the worst, hackers, broad hackers' worst nightmare. Damper is like plus 30 heat. Maybe, yeah. Damper is intentionally plus 15. It's pretty hot. Plus 30. You must be thinking of those times when you carry them too, right? All right. Yeah. Okay. So in the end, these wheels were probably not worth it. I got really excited when I saw them because hey, wheels. But it was not worth coming over here. This is turning. This could turn really bad in a moment. Kind of see it coming. The more destructive option is to just blow up these nuclear reactors. Oh. I'm thinking of what if we destroy this guy's... What if we set this guy to overload? Let's do this for fun and science. It's going to take too long. It's going to be way too far away. That would have been a safer way to get away with this. Hello there. Oh, check it out. Oh, okay. It went off a little early, or actually I'm moving pretty slow. Surf. Haha. Critical detonation. Surf destroyed. Nuclear reactor explodes. Sage destroyed. So we got him by destroying the... our wheels are still in good shape. We got him by destroying the worker. Kamikaze. Yeah, hey, that's an interesting idea. Tell him to overload the surf and tell him to grab the hacker. That's a really cool idea. That's what I'm thinking. There's just so many fun ways to use all these new hacks because there's so many possibilities. That is a really good idea. But like I mentioned, so when you set their core to overload, that's not a persistent hack. That's something you actually change the hardware. So the programmer can't change that. It won't be able to fix that. But if you give the worker new instructions, if you give the worker the instructions within the worker to grab something, they can shut that down. They can clear the hack. They can clear the worker of existing hacks because that's a persistent hack that controls them. Okay, so now we got one more guy to take out here though. Then we can grab the wheels. So far the swarmers haven't spotted us. That's kind of nice. What I would not like is if we have to fight this guy, then the swarmers show up and I have to nuke them, and when I nuke them, we're going to nuke all the wheels too. So, we'll see what happens. First, we're going to take this guy out. Heat is low. I'm just going to use regular weapons. Yes, let's do this. Oh man. Oh, look at that. prototype power cores and prototype ballistic guns. We took out, apparently we took out, yes, the conveyor up there. Oh, there goes something else. So the cool thing is, we don't get blamed for any of that. All these explosions and stuff that happened up here because we hacked the worker and they don't know why the worker's engine exploded, just exploded. It's not like you shooting the nuclear reactor, which they know that you did that. I mean, that's kind of like you're the cause of that destruction. So it actually doesn't impact your alert. Alright, here comes the guy. There he is. We're going to get in trouble now. That's when I miss and hit the engineer. Finally. Okay. The swarmers be gone. There's an eye. Is he going to tell everyone? Everyone's gone. Yes. We're finally on the wheels again. Alright, I need to drop some random crap. I've got my inventory here. Alright, we're wheeling it up again. Let me drop something else. The proton cannon is almost gone, but I don't know. Kind of like I would like to keep it around. Still carrying that regular old improved data jet, but what to drop? So many weapons. Surprisingly large number of weapons. Oh, system shield. I'm not really big on hacking. Okay. Shoot. Okay, you didn't spot. It's just a worker, a watcher there. What's up there? Particle charges. All right. I really want to go out and grab like, what else is prototype power core? Hope this isn't a bad decision. I think we should grab a power core. Hope everyone's gone. Hope everyone's gone. Hope everyone's gone. All right, we've got a new power core. Cooled. Yes. All right. Got a cooled fission core. Prototype ballistic gun. Let's check it out. Enhanced coil gun. Yes. The other enhanced coil gun was taken away already. And we can grab another cooled fission core. Cooled fission cores are nice and light. And you can even overload them. Overloading engines to double their output. So I think I'll grab the other one too. Better than antimatter anyway. And I really also want this. I keep getting dragged further and further. Further and further east. Oh, that's right, I have damper plating, which is why those, I shouldn't have even worried about those programmers. They can't do anything. But I'm going to have to drop the damper plating now. We replaced it with a whole bunch of reflective plating. And we're ready to go. I'm kind of got a decent build going again. That was almost going to be dangerous. Bad. It's going to go south, but now we're going to head south. So now I can head back through down here. Can chop through the wall right there, and then go straight south, and the exit won't be far away. I still want to find a garrison. Back through the corridor, which is filled with engineers who are very busy. Very busy engineers. High-powered shock rifle. Get out of the way. Tesla. Check it out. Did you hear that sound? That veteran just got sucked into a hatch because he was corrupted. That was the chute trap that was down and around there. Cute. That's right. Heat, huh? Nice. I love it when they check it by their own devices. Okay, we can't go this way. We gotta go the other way. Oh, storage. I think I want to take out this guy for his storage. I hope I can take him out now. Nope. Please. Wow. Well, I'm not a combat bot, so yeah. Actually, what the heck? I should have just. No, I want his storage. I don't want. I don't want what he's carrying. I wanted to take his storage. Whatever. More of drones because, yes, they're probably not going to be any use. Alright, let's get the pick, go through the wall. The drones are going to get locked off. Great. Bye, drones. Focal shield. This happens to you in combat builds too, the Emerald Haulers. Yeah, actually, I mean, on normal combat builds that wouldn't be a problem because I would run 4 weapons with supporting utilities, but I don't have any of that right now. This isn't really a combat build. We're kind of like a half combat, half hacking build. So it's a hybrid, and hybrids are not super effective in the late game as well. Wow, that hurt. Not really. Alright, there's no enemies to the south, says the Walker. At least not really close to the south. Oh, a Centrium wheel. Oh, I love Centrium wheels. Let me get Trace to a recycling unit. There's an assassin chasing our drones. Great. Don't think I want my drones to come back here. How about you just die, drones? Stop following me. Okay, do we know where any garrisons are? No. I believe not. Yeah, you can see them labeled there. We don't have any garrison locations. Maybe use Find Garrison on the Hunters. And that's a good idea. Using Find a Garrison on Senpai. Hey, that's right, look at that. I have 5 left on this Hunter coupler. That's a good point. Well, that doesn't find all of them, it will just find the nearest, but that's good enough. And we're plating down there. I mean, I don't really like the idea of facing off against Hunters at all, period, but first I'm going to hang out. We'll see if they make it back here. Regular data jack, signal interpreter. I don't need a signal interpreter. We know where the exit is and what the exit is. Where are the drones? They're having fun. Well, we got 1 drone back. Antimatter reactor, don't really need that. We'll get a coupler on the next floor, maybe. I mean, we still have couplers, and we have my favorite ones, which are NCs. We're missing grunt couplers, though, which is kind of that's a really useful one to have. Behemoth, though. We're going to find a behemoth. Alright, well, let's just keep moving forward, then. Well, maybe we should, actually, I'm going to wait for the other drone. That will get both drones. Oh, yeah, drone went down. Hey, naughty username. No. Yeah, my mic is the same old mic. Windows drivers screwed it up. So, I have done all I can to try and adjust it. The first stream was even lower volume than this one. I've done what I can. I'll have to, I don't know, do something else. It sucks, yes. Windows 10 hate all the way. Alright, so let's see. Let's just keep going with the utilities. We've got our extra power. I've said I'm going with 2 weapons the whole time, and 4 prop is fine for wheels, and we're still on wheels. so, and we might go to treads later, but might end up doing at least one more propulsion later. We'll see. The other thing about propulsion is if I added one more, we could put on that Centrium wheel, which is kind of tempting. And I'm not making super heavy use of all these utility slots. Maybe put on the Centrium wheel? That would also leave an extra slot later when we're almost inevitably going to go on some other kind of propulsion in the very late game, where the wheels will be, unless we get lucky with a Centrium wheel stockpile. Yeah, I'll work on the mic again, or work on it again for next time, I guess. Oh well. OBS seems to be high, but I don't know, it's still not coming all through for some reason. OBS has got it almost maxed out. Alright, can't decide. I'd feel safer if we had more propulsion slots. Oh, hey, Max Shark King. Yeah, I don't want to keep my Win 7 forever too. I kept it for ages. I didn't give it up until, well, most people are using Windows 10 now. So, as a developer, I kind of got to have Windows 10 and do most of my work and play on this machine just so I get the same experience. My other laptop, my previous one that I still have, is on Windows 7, but it was getting kind of slow, so I switched to this one. Yeah, I skipped 8. I never even used 8. I knew it was crappy. I knew 10 was crappy too, that's why I put it off for so long. Only switched when most other people had been switching. Okay, so we can put on an extra wheel in a moment, but first I would hope that... What's he got? He's 13. Is he in range? He's going to see me. He's going to see me in the first shot, so I'm going to try to take out... Yes, his terminal. Alright, well, we got his terminal. What have we found? We found, wow, 32 emergency access points. Oh, we also found an exit. Yes! Look how close that is. We just found an exit from research. 8 research zones, one of which contains an exit. Who knows what the hell else is out here, but I don't know. I mean, mostly aimed at just trying to not die. Let's put on that extra Centrium wheel. Tell our drone to explore. I'm trying to get a feel for what's around. I mean, I guess we should really be heading directly east anyway. Yeah. Alright, come back, drone. Let's go east. Alright, there's an eye. Let's check out what the eye sees. An enhanced optical array. I'm going to put that on. And then I'm also going to hit that watcher with data jack. Oh no. Okay, not that bad, but he was going south, of course. There's another enhanced optical array, quantum rifle, metal leg. Bunch of treads. I kind of want to grab a bunch of treads. It's back up, but I think one of the most important things to get right now is storage, so I'm going to definitely have to jump some haulers. Treads. Put on the storage. Okay, that's right. We have a spare wheel as well, so I think we're fine. All right, Mr. Watcher, thank you for the information. We're not going south. Prototype hover unit to the north for all the hover fans. Operator is an uncombat robot. Yeah. It's pretty much NC is the main coupler. You can see on the list, there's a list provided for all of, hey, look at that, there's a typo in there. I will have to fix that. Write that down real quick. NC upload description typo. Fix that later. Alright, but NC is the main coupler. The others are good. A lot of them are good. It's just depends on what you need. Right, let's get out of the main hallway, shall we? Alright, now our drone is going to go the right way. Oh, check it out. Mr. Drone found a sentry, and unfortunately we don't have any sentry couplers. Oh, great. And he's going to come back this way now, because he's running away. Going to change the drone behavior eventually. I haven't gotten to the drone update. Alright, what can we do with a sentry? I could head... The sentry's going to come out here after the drone. I could head that way and just leave, and the sentry won't even know I was here. Or just kill the sentry for that way. We're almost to the exit. Just kind of fun. South. For now. Okay, the sentry left his post now. Just tell the drone to sit over there. Well, anyway, the drone did a good job of, ouch. Oh look, there's a garrison. Right here. The drone did a good job of getting the sentry to go away. Alright, I'm going to destroy that garrison. What is this? 40 armor. Well, it's kind of a armored garrison. 40 armor. Can my pick... My pick can only barely get through, and that's only if I'm... Was my momentum 1? I might be able to get through more easily if I get a running start. Well, a rolling start. Yes, coupler storage. That's what Garrison Access basically are now. I could get it out, via hacking, but this is going to be a harder one to hack. Earlier I was hacking couplers out of Garrison Access. That's how I've gotten a bunch of my couplers so far, but you can get them out by hacking it to pieces as well. What I would like to have here at this point is some big thermal cannon. Let me see, I have a proton cannon which does 28. Shoot. I just didn't know what mode I was in. Stopped for a while. Let's see. It takes double damage. Actually, the proton cannon can take out. The proton cannon should be not double damage, is it? Yeah, the proton cannon can take out a Garrison Access. Yeah, I could hack for coupler, but heavy treads. But the thing is, this is going to be a hard one for me to hack, probably. Maybe not. Actually, wait. If I hack it out, I'm going to destroy it anyway, I think. Because I don't want this, I want to destroy this Garrison Access. Maybe I don't. Can't decide. Alright, yeah, anyway, yeah, this is like a secret hack. Avert your eyes, I'm going to do the hack again. The one that I was doing in the first stream. It's just, another unauthorized hack that you can learn in the game. Some people would like to find them on their own in the game where you're supposed to find them, but I'm just going to use it right now. Let's see, go 40% chance, and no, we don't get to. So I am just going to try to. Oh, you found it already? Yeah, I mean, some people have found it already. I mean, it's not super hard. Some people, a lot of people haven't even tried the new hacking yet. So maybe aren't really into that. We got 2 NCs and a Swarmer. Okay, I'm not impressed. We now have an assault coming our way. Because I hacked a Garrison Access, but I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be fine. Swarmer. Maybe we'll grab the Swarmer anyway. I've been skipping them so far because they're not really that great. But it might be worth taking along at this point. If I've got extra stuff to drop. We have a Behemoth Coupler, Demolisher. I doubt we're going to be seeing Demolisher at all this run. I did in my last run, and I was very happy when I had Demolisher Coupler. But well, we also have that ARC coupler, which I actually don't know what I'm going to do with it. Yes, we have an answer. All we have are couplers. Wow. For utility slots right now. Kind of low on like good stuff. Don't drop. The remote data jack has been doing just fine. I'm gonna finally drop the improved data jack. Hope you regret it later. That sentry finally caught up with the drone. Advanced force field. You missed the RMB to close terminals. Yeah, that had to be, I think, that had to be removed for, shoot, it comes the program. I was not paying attention to that. That had to be removed. Part of the reason is I think it's going to get, for context help, there's something going on there. Future context help. What do I want to use in this guy? Flat cannon? Man, our weapons are kind of old. Flat cannon and the coil gun. I'm going to run out of ammo. Run out of matter here really fast. Maybe, I'd say thermal, but we only have one heat sink. Wow. What's our current heat looking like? Not as bad as earlier though. Heat situation is better. It's because we have cooled fission cores at the moment. Nice. Actually, now I kind of wish advanced force field. You know, I should have taken that force field. That advanced force field in the previous room. Should have picked it up. Too late now. I think I'll switch to the dispersion rifle. But there's one condition. The dispersion rifle can't take out the walls. Because there's probably more than one gap there. Alright, it looks like it's safe. What is that? 27, yeah, I should be able to do that. Heavy pick. I'm also tempted to just pick the guy, but... Okay, that worked. Anti-grav, another heatsink. Thank you for the heatsink. Why was there only one program? I wonder what he was doing. Was he following another program? No. That's kind of odd. Anyway, I don't have sensors, so it's harder to tell what's going on with those. Okay, so next job is to, I think I want to grab this. The one danger of grabbing this is there's an assault on the way. Oh, here comes another program. Alright, we now have an advanced force field. And I need matter. Well, am I going to get it? Yes, get it. Now our matter is full. Alright, so dispersion rifles are good. That's confirmed. We knew that. Let's pick through this wall. Ah, shoot. Got caught. Oh, whoa, that's the assault. Great. We got hit by the assault. Oh, no. Look what it's got in tow. Saboteur. Alright, Mr. Saboteur. We hate saboteurs. Let's better kill the saboteur. It's okay. Wow, there's a lot of grunts over there. Part of the reason we're having trouble taking them out is heavy missile launchers are not a late game weapon. So that's our only decent launcher at the moment. Through the wall we go. Oh, right, of course. Alright, let's see, there's a mini drone bay. Ooh. Advanced remote data jack. Finally, jeez, took forever to get that. Prototype storage. These are probably energy storage. And matter's low again, of course. Need to grab some of that matter out there. Alright, let's see. Mini drone bay. I kind of want to bring the mini drone bay along in my inventory. So, for that purpose, I'm going to drop something. Drop the heavy flak cannon. No, drop one of the coil guns. Kind of, wait. Better than, okay. That wasn't very good. I forgot, I already had a coil gun attached. Alright, we now have drones in our inventory. Hey, there's a guy chasing me. He's almost dead. Supposed to die, I'm gonna shoot you. Grab his matter. Advanced remote. Doesn't that really have a, oh wait. That's right. They're not strictly better. Oh, it's a sentry. He's guarding the exit. Well, we have a lot of energy and an advanced force field. So I'm just gonna walk right through this. Oh wait, where does this go? That's a good question. I guess let's find out. Oh wait, never mind, we already know. Right, forgot about that. We already know where it goes. Let's just get out of here. Okay, next floor. We are on the second to last floor. Oh, it's only 310. Alright, forever to try and address that sound problem to get it a little better. It's already getting later. Alright, we don't need weapons, don't need power. It's just a question of propulsion or utility. All utility. Robot hacking builds are mostly utility. I haven't been doing a ton of robot hacking in the last couple of floors though. It's been very useful when we've had a large storage unit. I know which direction I'm going in. That's the corner of the map, but well, gonna have to go that way. First, look at all that biometal heavy treads. Gosh. First, I want to look over here. Enhanced Nova Cannon. Oh my god. Oh gosh, this is a hard decision. I used the new hotkey for part auto activation so that I can attach my mini drone without releasing the drones. They can sit in there. I just wanted an extra inventory slot. Well, I guess I'm going to grab this. Do I have? Oh, that's right. I have a target analyzer. I completely forgot I had a target analyzer, which I just picked up randomly early. 6%. That's probably been helping somewhat, but I'm not a combat build, so I really don't need to keep that on. I do want to enhance Nova Cannon. That's like destroy everything material. Linear accelerator. A lot of heavy treads. Wow, this is a nice starting corner. Thrusters, linear accelerators. Alright, I gotta check this prototype processing. Experimental signal interpreter. Another prototype. I don't even need a signal interpreter. Salvage targeting computer. I don't need that either. We're just checking out the corner. Wow, that's a lot of linear accelerators. If I was a combat build, this would be a fun corner. Enhanced quantum rifle. Yeah, I think we're gonna need to take that too. We will drop for it the coil, just a coil gun. Actually, it's hard to decide. The flak cannon. Flak cannons aren't that great at this point. Kind of want another force field too, but yeah. Oh, you've never used a salvage computer before? Says Xylon. Alright, yeah, I've used them a few times. I know some players actually do like them under certain circumstances. You know, pretty much every item in Cogline is good in some circumstance. It's just a question of how many and whether or not you're the kind of player with a style that wants to take advantage of that. Okay, so what are we going to do about these NC couplers? We're going to find a water. That's what we're going to do. I'm actually kind of tempted to grab, just like switch to treads, but we're moving so fast and we've still got wheels left. Oh, I know what we can do. Kind of dangerous, but I'm going to drop the target analyzer and to grab an extra storage. We now have a whole ton of biometal heavy treads in our inventory. Biometal is somewhat faster too, 145. See under its propulsion time there, so that's pretty decent. They're like biometal legs, faster versions. And as heavy treads, they're double slots, and so they're and have a fair bit of armor, of course. Quantum reactor. I like our cold fusion cores now. Another enhanced Nova and some machines we're not going to get anything out of. Alright, so we're done with this corner. No known exits, we know nothing else. We are going to be searching around for a while. Oh yeah, here's that new little feature there. Move over here so you can actually see it. The glowing blue marker so you know which direction Cogbind is. You can always just press enter and it recenters, but that's useful when just, you know, panning around using other methods. Kind of seeing relative direction to something. Oh, ASCII mode, I love you. Alright, I'm taking a shortcut through the wall here. Just chop the wall up, through the wall. We can really go any direction. They have no idea where we're going. Oh man. Yeah, I knew there was a room there because I saw the movement, but I didn't expect the room to. I didn't expect what was moving to be swarmers. Okay, so wait a minute, don't we have a swarmer coupler? I mean, I'm not really going to use it right now. It's not a good situation, but yeah, we do. I'm just going to put on a missile launcher because that's the next way to deal with swarmers. Our force field is doing a really good job protecting us at the moment. Force field plus plating, although unfortunately it's reflective. Not as effective as swarmers. Missile launcher. Alright, got a fair number of them. Alright, the bad thing here is if we miss. Like that, you know? Oh, that's even worse! See, this is the problem with launchers. The problem with launchers is you miss, and then you open more walls and more enemies. Okay, yeah, so that was a bad move. There could have been smarter ways to deal with that. But, I don't know. My first response is just immediately pull out a launcher and fire it, right? Okay, are there any good in a grunt coupler? No. So the grunts are actually even more dangerous at this point. This missile launcher sucks at this point, but oh, shoot. Last at least once more. Alright, we got most of them. Lost the launcher. That was inevitable. Reverse sensors would have come in real handy. Alright, I'm going to drop on another gun. This time is purely as armor. I'll run out of power in a second. Okay, let's overload the. I'm going to overload both. I'm overloading both cold fusion cores to power our force field while I run off. But I lost some. Anything else? We have Oh, enough energy. Shoot. Alright, what's taking energy? What don't we need? Just need the force field. I really want the force field to stay on. But they're going to keep draining it. Alright, okay, we got it. Here's where I want it to be. Okay. Okay, much better. Let's see. Heat is fine. Dispersion rifle's going to die in a second. Let's just use him. Little guy's hard to hit. Alright, done, finally. Oh, there's no one. Okay. Dealt with that situation. So that was a good opportunity to retreat. Not retreating there would have been kind of problematic. In fact, probably be mostly destroyed. I'm sorry, still this solid targeting computer. Drop some of this stuff. Pick up some legs just because we've got inventory space. Still have extra utility space which we're not using, and a lot of suboptimally used space as well. Okay, another great entrance. Alright, I saw a watcher. Alright, let's go back where we were. Mine with leg, matter. We kind of need some matter. That's the system shield. Alright, we can check in on this terminal. I doubt, oh shoot. Well, now we're kind of committed. Don't think we're going to get anything useful out of this. Purge threat. Sure. Be like that. No. No purge threat. Maybe this guy will give us his armor. It's even more likely if we have a salvage targeting. Uh-oh. Bit of a problem. Overload failure on one of our power sources. Fortunately, the other one makes up for it. Because it's overloaded. Of course, if they both go out, it'll be in trouble. Alright. Now we've got both back in action. I should probably overload it again. Well, actually, we're kind of fine on power right now. So, we don't need to overload. Railgun. Yes. Alright, give us his railgun. Give us his railgun. He's got an advanced heatsink. He's got 2 advanced heatsinks. He's got heavy armor plating. Alright, the question is, do I want to launch the drones? Oh, actually, I have 2 heatsinks now. Because if I launch the drones and drop that, I can pick up his armor. Even though there's not much left of it. A little bit though, it's worth it. Oh, I could drop the reflective plating. Yeah, we'll keep the drones for now. There we go. Dropped his treads, we don't need those. Dropped his particle reactor. I'm kind of thinking I might need a spare, but spares are pretty easy to come by in recycling. Alright, now I'll have to find a watcher to give me his data. You're away for 10 minutes and there's a mess already. Oh, yeah, there was a pretty serious mess actually around here. That was crazy. But we survived. Turn back on the scanner. And I'm going to keep going north. Hopefully find a watcher right outside here. Oh wow, what's up with this pick? 32. It's just harder to get through these walls again. Gotcha. I'll take out this recycler when he walks over here. There. With a running start, you're more likely to get through the wall. Alright, there's the watcher up ahead. That's who I want to hack. Yes, there's no enemies. He's not alerted anyone. And then we take like 2 steps and alerts a bunch of guys. Alright, tell me your secrets. Advanced remote data jack. Nice range. NC8. Uh-oh. We're too low. I'm gonna drop in another NC real quick. Alright, let's check out what your route is like. What else can we do? We can relay his feed. Relay feed has what range on it? 20. Maybe we could relay his feed. But he's going the opposite direction of us. I wish he was going north. If he was going north, relay feed right now would be pretty cool. But the first thing I want to do is map the route. Yes. Did we find an exit? No. Huh, there's a long corridor here though. Could lead to an exit. I think long corridors are likely to lead to exits. Oh, 2 long-range proton cannons off in that direction. More heavy treads all over the place. Those treads are good. Treads are pretty easy to find in the Lake King. Tough call. I do think that long. It's really hard to say. God, research maps are so huge. Think I'm gonna head. If I was closer to the south, I would actually want to head west. This looks more promising towards an exit. And I like how more of it's revealed, but I don't know. I guess we'll just keep going this way since we're already all the way up here. Alright, I'm gonna take a 30-second break here at that. Alright, got about half an hour left before I gotta get out of here. In real time. Alright, the question is, can we get out of here before that? This is a much slower run than I normally do, because normally I'm doing combat and we're just like racing through and crushing everything. Today, however, is the robot hacking run. Alright, so we're gonna head north, even though we have less data from north. We'll find another watcher up there. Hack him too. Sent out a signal. There's something coming from the south now. Oh shoot, it's programmers. If we were faster, I don't know, we're pretty fast. We could almost lose them. We're so far away from them, and he only has data from this guy, so he hasn't actually seen us yet. So technically, we could get away. Oh well. Guess I'm gonna fight him here for now. worker out there? Could almost tell a worker to hold them. No, that won't work. That's right. They can they can reprogram workers. Okay, let's see. Advanced remote data jack. Let's swap in something that can do more damage. Quantum rifle. Let's go straight with the quantum rifle. Quantum rifle railgun. Pretty powerful weapons. Won't last long. Missed. Right through him. Oh. Alright. He dropped his advanced remote data jack. Oh man, there's a wow. It's an escort. Problematic. Lone escort. Alright, there's 2 reinforcement squads incoming. Did not really want to do that. There might be a behemoth to the north. Just a guess. Big open area and research. Yep, check it out. I was right. There's a behemoth right there. Knew it. That's why this place looked kind of scary. I was guessing there was a behemoth in it. And here he is, a B90 Cyclops. We do have a behemoth coupler. It only has 8 value to it, though. What can we do with 8? We can actually get him on our side for a little bit. Unfortunately, it's only for a little bit. With 10, we could stand next to him and he'd kill everyone for us. Hostile activity reported. Yeah, that's that's referring to the conveyor calling reinforcements. And right after, you can see in the log down there, conveyor calls for reinforcements, and then hostile activity reported dispatching reinforcements. It's just there are in the changelog you see it mentions that all of the alert messages are now shown on the map as well. Anything that can be an alert message was also given an explicit alert message. Alright, so yeah, I wouldn't mind fighting this guy if we didn't know there were already like 2 other squads converging on this same area. Oh, I really should have gone back south. Okay, what can we do with 8? We can only temporarily get him on our side with 8. It's gonna hurt. I'm gonna go north. Here we go. I'm gonna get him on my side, but I prefer to wait until everyone gets here. Problematic. Shoot, now there's 3 squads coming. That was from the north, I think. Alright, let's get something else going here. Fortunately, we still have the shield going. I don't need the terrain scanner. I'm going to swap in our behemoth coupler. Here we go. And our data jack. What can we do? Alright, so we tell him to go dormant. That won't help right now. Reboot his system. Reboot is 15 to 25 turns. That'll give us 15 moves at least. We can get way off to the north of him, which is pretty good. See we can overwrite his IFF, which will immediately turn in friendly, which is kind of neat. The total for that, it'll only be 15 turns. Can disable his weapons for 20 turns. We can overload his power, which is kind of funny. I mean, it probably won't do much to him. Alright. I think we'll go with disable weapons. Actually, if we disable weapons and he runs north, it'll be kind of mad. Reboot system is a little less reliable, but yeah. Disable, right, Horace is disable weapons. Yeah, I think it's always a question between disable or reboot. I kind of want to just reboot him. Wipe record? Hey, yeah, I didn't even think of wipe record. The thing about wipe record though is it only lasts 10 turns. I have a lot of uses for it though. That's a good idea actually. It's cost so little. Wipe record and keep going north and wipe him every 10 turns. That might get us out of here. The main thing I'm worried about is we don't know if they're coming from where those squads are coming from. If those squads are coming from the north, then we'll have to be continually wiping him while they're approaching from the north. That would actually be a really big problem. They might approach from the west though. It looks like you can see out here there's doors to the west. I'm just going to point to that. My cursor's on. I don't want to get out of this menu here. Alright, yeah, let's wipe his record. Of us. Alright, he no longer has a record of us, but he's going to keep walking on here because he's like, hey, where'd he go? So he was already headed here. He doesn't know why now. Alright, so we get 10 turns. And then we're going to wipe his record again. Alright, there's a warden coming now. What is that? Blade trap. Oh my god. This room is full of blade traps. Great. Well, we've seen 2 of them. There's only 4 more. I kind of want to hack this eye. Kind of crazy to do it in the middle of this, but it would help later. I don't know where he's going, but let's hack the eye. Let's miss hacking the eye. Come on. Alright, this is too dangerous. Can't continue doing this. Don't wipe him again. Because we need to get out of the way of this guy before Oh nice, get your own behemoth. Need to get out of this place. Again. Alright, wipe record. Long range terrain scanner. Ooh. Unknown leg and a watcher. I need to get away from that guy as soon as I can. Alright, this is the last wipe. I have one last wipe. Okay, the behemoth is now... Alright, we've wiped the record, but he's going to be able to get records from the other guys who are next to him now. Which means he can still chase. And these guys, I mean, this is an escort, that was an alarm. Oh my god. I don't think I'm equipped to deal with this. Mini drone day. This is a big mess, yes. Regular research, yeah. Alright, here we go. I'm going to map route with this guy. Wow, okay, you found a lot of secret doors. Found an exit. There's the exit. Right there. Where does that lead? That is probably a branch. I'm not a super good build, so a branch would probably kill him. Wow, this watcher has a really awesome route, huh? Gamma bomb array. Too far away, I'm not going to get that. Great axe. But yeah, that looks like a branch exit, unfortunately. But you know, at this point, you know, oh, there's a prototype launcher for West. Nice. At this point, it's probably the safest way to go. I'm mostly running, mainly smart running using robot hacking. That's what this run has become. Another mini drone bay. Launching drones now would just like make everything 10 times worse. Oh my god, I need matter stores ASAP. I just got a Ragnarok missile launcher. It's one of the most deadly but also rare regular explosive launchers in the game. Yeah. Basically, if you have a lot of matter, you just like unload this thing, everything dies. But let's see, it's 35 matter per shot. So yeah, Ragnarok. I haven't had one of these in ages. They are really, really, really powerful. We can fire it only 6 times with our current matter stores. So yeah, hopefully we'll have a chance to use, I'm sure we'll have a chance to use that at some point, even if it's when I have to go down in flames. First, let me get out of here. Alright, I'm on a run for it. I just came in here because I wanted that launcher. I see prototype launcher and I go, yes. Oh no, look at that. Here comes that ARC. Hasn't seen us yet. I have an ARC coupler. Oh, we could shut it down. Hey, wait, actually, I just thought of an idea we could do with ARC couplers. Couldn't we just, like... Couldn't we wipe its memory? Wow. ARC couplers might be really cool. You can wipe his memory and then disappear. It'd be too cool. Unfortunately, we've got a lot of stuff trailing us. I wonder where that ARC is headed. It's probably headed south. It might not even see us. Alright, I'm going to try and screw up that ARC. It's going to be cool. Probably going to be cool. Maybe. Alright, let's get, yeah, I'm going to switch out the rifle for data jack. Where'd he go? He's leaving. Oh, okay. He's not even coming this way. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Oh god, look at that, assault force. That's okay, we'll get the next, whatever they send, we're gonna hack it. As soon as I can get through the wall and find all these enforcers in my way. Alright, so this engineer fixed the wall, which is also both good and bad. There's another assault coming. The exit's right there. Oh god. It's bad because I can't get through the wall now. It's good because there's a lot of guys over there. Oh, you think you had a Hellfire launcher a few times. Yeah, the Hellfire is also another really good one. I think Ragnarok's even better than Hellfire, though. Yeah, Ragnarok is the top level one. I think Hellfire is one below it. It's also another extremely powerful explosive launcher. Okay, this is problematic. Alright, I'm going to do a little trickery here. I'm going to cut west. And hopefully these engineers... I'm going to have to wait a turn. I'm waiting for the engineers to step away. Yeah, they didn't step away. That was problematic. Didn't quite work. I wanted anyway. Yeah, I was waiting for the engineers to get a little further away, then I could cut through this way and around while they're coming around this way. That took way too long though. Part of the reason is all I have is a pick. I don't have a late game melee weapon, so getting through walls is not super quick. It takes a little while. Okay, that's not good. Putting on leg armor, keeping the wheels because they're keeping us fast, and I'm going to basically kind of run north to the exit. Could fire some missiles towards the rear. One thing we can't do is lose either the data jack or the pick. Both of those are kind of like essential items at this point. Don't need the data jack attached anymore. So I'm going to equip something that can help protect. Yeah, we can get out even without the pick at all now. There's nothing up there that's decent. Pretty crappy. Well, we can look out and it'll be the access exit, which will be cause for other problems. But, alright, I'm going to swap in something else that can take damage, and then we're on our way. Terrain scanner. I knew that was going soon. I'm using the drone bay as armor. I mean, I don't really need the drones. I'd like to keep them for access. So right now is a good opportunity to literally just send a Ragnarok missile to the south, but I will run out of matter very quickly to try that. Oh, and that is programmed to go to north. Yeah, running is usually a bad idea when you're slow in Frogmines, and we're not fast at the moment. Oh, it looks like there's a room over here too. Yeah, there's a room here. The main thing is we can kind of tell this is the main path from here, so we're more likely to meet patrols as we go north, if there are any coming at this time. I kind of want to clear a path forward with missiles. It's going to be hurting if we run this. Oh, the programmer didn't even spot me yet. Ha! Funny. Where's the other one? There he is. Get out of the way. More programmers. Luckily that watcher took this back door here. Luckily we're on wheels, so it's not that bad. We're moving pretty fast. Alright, let's find out what kind of trouble we're getting ourselves into here. Ho ho! It's access trouble! Yeah, this would all be a little less troublesome if I wasn't doing this really weird build we've got going, but... Alright, now I'm gonna die if I don't, I mean, going with pure robot hacking at this point, I don't need to do just utility. We could switch to 4 weapons. Or add more propulsion. Propulsion is probably overkill. I don't know, let me think. 1 more propulsion slot, basically for a little propulsion armor. 1 more weapon, so we have more chance to like actually kill stuff by shooting. Don't really need as many utility slots as we've got right now, especially since I don't have many couplers left. But that was a really cool trick getting by the behemoth there. With thanks for that advice. I hadn't even started. That's the first time I've ever used. That's the first time I've ever used White Record before at all. It turned out really good on a behemoth. It's a good opportunity for using low value couplers. And the ARC would probably be nice against that too. Didn't have an opportunity this time. Yeah, I think map route will probably be really nice in access. We do have that ability, so I think I'm going to switch to 3 weapons so that I can also fight a little better. Yeah, there we go. All right, into the final floor. I'm probably going to die though. I mean, I'm going into access with not great build or strategy. We've taken no real branches so far. So no backup, no help, no special items, just a garrison staring me in the face. Alright, armor 50s, massively armored big old garrison. 50. Actually, we have an enhanced Nova. This can take out a garrison. That gives us minimum 40. The thing is, it's going to call an assault if we do that. I don't know if we need an assault this early. Plus, it's going to start our alert getting higher already. Our alert's probably around. It's probably around 3-ish, 2 or 3-ish. Need to remember I need some matter stores for my inventory instead of picking up extra matter. So when things get bad, you can use the launcher. Let's see, what was I looking for? Okay, 25%. Yeah, so we should be able to take out the garrison, despite how big it is. Final treads. We're still rolling. Not for long, probably. Our treads are our armor at the moment. I'm going to be overweight if I drop on another weapon. Yeah, let's destroy it anyway. Ragnarok the Assault. It's true, we could. I mean, this just causes a lot. Even more alert. Alright, I'm going to head over here and destroy this garrison. Alright, what do we get? Demolisher, Grunt, Sentry. Nice. Not a bad collection. Pretty good collection, actually. We have a lot of hacks. Alright, you need to watch her now. Okay, yeah, here comes... So we're going to have this deal with a assault in a moment. Depends on how far away the nearest source of assaults are. Alright, so the question is basically just go west, or do we go around back north and around west? I'm going to go just west. I'm going to skim the bottom edge of the map for now. Oh, it's Colossus. Me without my behemoth coupler. Don't really want to mess with the Colossus. We don't have... One of the things, unfortunately... Look at all those relays, dang. That's not bad. What would be really bad is if we lost our remote data jack. It took a hit earlier and I don't have a backup. It's got 51 left. Okay, well, there's a behemoth, so I guess I'm not going to screw at the bottom of the map just yet. Alright, what's this wall? 35. You can get through the wall. Ah, I need a better melee weapon. If I start having to run through walls, I'm going to not be able to deal with it as well. You know what? I'm going to shoot the wall. Okay, there's nothing over there. Wow, I almost shot the behemoth. Okay, we can't get through there. Maybe we should go around then. I bet there's an assault over here, huh? Not yet. Oh, that's right. We need to stay in the open because I can see much further than anyone. Got an enhanced optical array, which is great. Alright, basically just looking for signs of an exit. I see some plagues up there. Yeah, I see you guys. They're probably coming south. They're going north. The plagues are headed north. They need to head west though, because you know the exit could be over to the west. Whoops. Press the wrong button. I think they're headed north. Yeah, they're headed north. There go all the swarmers. Huh. It's basically just put us around on the other side of the behemoth. Oh, I wonder where the exit is. I kind of want sensors right now. In fact, I want like anything to fill my utility slots. I can't believe we've got so many empty slots right now. I will need some for couplers, but... Oh, an advanced shield generator. Sure. Still using the same old fusion cores. And no spare power. Okay, that's bad. Alright, shield generator now. Wow, we got an assault. Damn. Blade traps. This is not a good direction. We're like running just across the edge of the map. Couldn't get around anywhere. This might be a dead end. Not impossible, but it's a dead end. There's still enough areas out. Kind of a weird arrangement, but gotta check it out. Okay, we've got an ARC which is going to be coming. I have a chance to take out the ARC before it gets to me. But I have to stay out in the open to use it. We can use the ARC coupler. In fact, I'm going to put the ARC coupler on right now. So we're totally ready to use it. I don't want to take out that wall. Try to take out that wall. Alright, there's a room. Let's see what's in that room. Cloaking device. Ooh. As a hacker, cloaking devices are pretty cool. This one is an improved only, but it reduces the range they can see us by 3. That combined with optical array, I could see them really far away before they get anywhere near. And I'll be able to hack them multiple times before they can even come into view. So that's a really nice, nice utility. Now, part of the problem is that ARC, once it comes around the corner, I need to be able to hack it immediately so that it loses my direction. Shoot, there's also a sentry in there. I don't want to mess with that right now. So I think I'm going to have to forego that for now. Heavy treads. Alright. I blew up that wall because there's traps here. So they could be all the way up to the wall. There's one space missing because there can only be 6 traps in an array. But I don't know which one it is, so I'm gonna go then. Alright, we're still rolling, so we got good speed. We're ready with a remote data jack. Come on, ARC, where are you? I'm gonna pop out of some door right next to me. Impulse thrusters. A lot of people would switch to flight at this point. Well, the good thing is, there's probably no... Shoot. Alright, he's an escort only. Good. They don't know I'm here. They're about to. We're getting close. Where's the escort going? I'm running low on matter. I can only fire the Ragnarok 3 times. I'm gonna slip into the west room. There's gotta be a room over here. Not very close room. Okay, the fact that that hauler came down from there and with an escort and the guy headed up there probably means there's a back way out of the room up here that heads into another area. Will the hauler change its route if you empty it? No, it won't. Alright, I think we're at a dead end here. Damn it, there was an alarm right in front of the door. Oh shoot, there's the escort. No. I'm totally waiting for that ARC to arrive. I don't want to deal with other stuff. Wow, I have 2 demolition couplers. Problematic. If I don't fight in the open, we're kind of in trouble. If I do fight in the open, we're in trouble. Damn it, wish I had grunt. A grunt coupler right now would be pretty awesome. Hey, wait a minute, I have a grunt coupler. Completely forgot I got another grunt coupler by taking out the garrison just now. Kill each other. Uh-oh. Shoot, hit my remote data jack. That's a problem. Oh, I should be dead by now. Okay, well that gave us some matter, which is good. Still don't know where. Wow, there's nothing back here. This is a dead end. Whoops, I was not supposed to fire both of those. We're in a dead end area. Damn. Ah, bad news. Really should have gone north. Oh well. Well, I mean, I had to come down at least out to here to check whether the exit could be in this direction. So now the idea is we're going to go that way, back through there, and then go north. That means the assault is definitely coming from the east somewhere. The assault is coming from that direction. Okay. I'm going to put back on the death guy there. Prototype leg. That's a Centrium leg. Alright, so it's a little bit dangerous to grab this because the ARC will see me if I I'm gonna grab it. It's too good. Where's that ARC? There it is. Alright, get one shot only. 77%. Got it. Alright, got an ARC. So what we can do, there's only there's two options. We can wipe his record. That'll give us 10 turns, and he'll completely forget about us, and the assault will just ignore us then. But if he sees us again, he'll open. And so without sensors, we won't know which direction he's going to go in. Disable weapons? Yeah, let's try not to press that button. What else could we do to him? Wait a minute. Tweak propulsion, reboot propulsion, tweak propulsion. What else works on these guys? Permanently halve his movement speed? No. Reboot his propulsion, stops him. Yeah, it stops him for 15 turns. That won't help here. Wasn't there one that, let's see it, go dormant. If we didn't want to go, we could make him go dormant and then go southwest. If there was another way around, then he would never wake up again. Assimilate and send far away. Oh, we can't do that, actually. I don't have enough points. I need 13 to assimilate. We can only do minor assimilation, which is string control. That allows us to control him as long as we're right next to him. And as soon as he leaves the little circle around us, yeah, he's gone. The other one is temporary assimilation, and that won't really do anything for us. He'll switch back later and reboot. Okay, yeah, you can't see the bottom options. They're cut off on the stream. There's a few at the bottom there. I think we'll just do wipe record and then see what happens. Alright, he still burst open. That didn't work. I mean, this is the first time anyone's tried that. I'll have to think about that. I also wonder if that, yeah, he's got an engineer, I mean an artificer, a mechanic. So, alright, so writing something down here. Quick note there. Alright, mechanics can deconstruct bots. Hey, yeah, that's true. We haven't used that yet. Let's do that. I don't know how much it costs though. Never done it before. I was thinking of making a kind of menu thing that allows you to see a reference of what things cost before you actually hack. I haven't gotten, that's obviously, well, I mean, this whole system was huge, so I haven't gotten to that yet. Good idea, though. I'm not sure if I have enough. Maybe I do already. It might not be super expensive, so I think, but just in case, I'm going to attach another one. Oh, shoot, now I can't even see it. He got destroyed immediately? What the heck is out there? Oh, swordsman. Damn it, I don't have a duelist. Another one. Oh shoot, lost power. Okay, that's bad. I have no backup power. The other one got destroyed immediately by that rogue. That's unfortunate. Deconstruct bot only costs 3. There we go. Haha. Artificer loosens phase gun from the enforcer. And now you can see there's a phase gun on the ground. Unfortunately, I really wish I could do it against this guy right here. And he's going to keep taking parts off of him. So he's removed one of his guns. Okay, so yeah, good call on that guy. I think I want to destroy this conveyor to get his storage. Ah, I'm running out of time here. Actually, wait a minute. Shoot, where's the boss? I think it's okay if I take the 430. Alright. Yeah, I think the last few minutes, I'm gonna have to leave before I'll be able to finish anyway, so I should probably stop the stream here. Hey, we've done pretty well so far. He's overheating and being deconstructed. We're just in the last floor here. We've explored the whole bottom of Axis, but Axis is massive. There's just a ton of stuff up there to explore. And I think that was the assault that was headed for us. It must have been. So, yeah, we took care of that. Just need to take care of this guy and this guy. That's probably all that's left, because the assault only delivered 4 bots. And one of them was killed by this guy when I assimilated him. Alright, so yeah, thanks for watching, and I don't know if or when I'll finish the stream of this run. I probably should, just so that it's all documented on YouTube rather than finishing it on my own. So I guess I'll wait and do that tomorrow on a shorter stream, just for access. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time or in the chat.